but it was nothing. So when you wanted to add another
Yeah.
color, you were just like, okay, well, I guess I'll just take this color. Oh,
All,
hey, we are
all of
actually
them.
live. Can you see on your Twitch? Or
Oh, let's see. Let's bring up the Twitch. Still see. Oh, look at that. I see Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon.
oh, okay. Whoops, I'm busted. You caught me.
Okay, wait. I see the card game. I see Shadow. Yeah, that's under Shadows Fall. Let's see. Okay, there you go. I see you now.
Okay, cool. All right, so it's up and going. I think I just had to restart it or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, as I was saying,
did you try turning it off and on again?
I did turn it off and on. Works every time.
Yeah.
It works every time. Anyway, you only had 3 heroes in each color, and that was it. And I think on this one, you only had 2?
When it started, yeah.
When this game started, so it was like, oh, okay, well that's. I don't know how I'm supposed to be creative when I just take one color and go. But I was all the one thing that I also fell into was I was trying to build decks like you build the physical card game.
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
No,
because
it's way different.
You have way more decks like you build the physical card game. There we go. Did you hear that?
I feel like no. I heard shoot.
Well, that audio loop started again.
Oh no, I can hear it. I mean, everything, the computer stuff's all turned off speaker wise on mine. All I'm hearing is you on the headphones.
Oh, okay, good. I got it corrected. So anyway, yeah, there was.
So is this Twitch stream picking up both of our audio?
It should. It should.
Okay, cool.
I hope it is.
Then I'm gonna stop what I'm doing here.
All right, let's build this deck.
Okay. So yeah, what do you feel like? I mean, I'm pretty open. I have a lot of flexibility.
I've always resisted playing dwarves, but I feel like that's what I want to do.
All right, if you want to do dwarves, let's see. Okay, so I played a good one with Joseph had a deck going with the 3 dwarves.
So do I take Dine, Dwalin, and Gimli?
If you want. Here's what you're gonna end up hurting. I think the big thing that he hurts himself with on that is there's the lack of card draw. So he ends up with a crap ton of resources, and not as many cards. Whereas I usually end up going through my deck playing lore, and then I end up he ends up doing most of the damaging. Like he gets his guys up to like 7-8 attack.
Yeah.
Especially with Dane, and then I'll throw the stalwart. I'll throw the star brooch onto Dane, and that way he can do something and stay ready. The nice thing is when we play it, what's ideal is I was playing with Faramir and what's her face, Idrayan, and those both get bonuses when they kill something. So the idea was that he would try to wear them down, and then I would use those 2 to finish them off. So I could use Faramir to draw cards, and Idrayan would ready. So she could get an extra thing, and that way I could afford to give him like the readying card. And then I would basically do most of I think I also had Glorfindel, so I would do most of the willpower stuff. The hard thing with 2 players is you don't know, like sometimes Sauron would get us in a pickle where he would not play enemies before Joseph's turn. He would play them before my turn, so they would be attacking me and not him.
That's what happened with us last time when we were trying to predict it. All of a sudden, he just decided to do whatever he wanted to do. Or he became unpredictable.
So the one thing the game's missing at the moment, I assume at some point some sort of something is going to come of it, is the Sentinel capacity. So what I would do if suggestions of what you might want to do is do maybe Dane and Gimli, and then maybe add Arwen to that mix, or even Fredegar Bolger to that mix, instead of Dwalin. If you want to,
is that stamping on you talking? Can you hear them when I add them in?
No, I don't hear anything.
You couldn't hear them? Okay.
No.
They were saying their catchphrases when I was
Oh,
adding
gotcha.
them. All right, go ahead.
That's a thought. It depends. You know, I think it'll work either way. But if you do throw in a lore card, you have, you know, the ability to throw in the what's the record keeper? Lore.
You're going to use Faramir?
I can. I'm just depending on what you're going to do. Faramir. The Erebor record keeper, who lets you draw an extra card every upkeep. That's huge. 4 snares. Adding 4 snares is huge.
Why is Gimli better? Hold on 1 second. Why is Gimli better than Dwalin? When Dwalin just automatically gets those bonuses, as long as he's more than 5, he's a 3, 2, 10. But Gimli someone has to get damaged for Gimli to get the attack bonus.
Well, somebody's going to get damaged.
Well, yeah,
most likely.
Yeah, but I mean, even with dying, he's gonna get it anyway. But Dwalin seems like a better pick unless you just are trying to get a different access to colors.
He's got more hit points, and then he gives you access to I guess he gives you access to the tactics weapons, which can make him huge. In fact, we would run into problems where, you know, Joseph couldn't whittle people down because he just would always outright kill them because he'd be attacking for so much.
Right.
But, you know, Gimli, I don't think Gimli's ability, I think that's a fair point compared to Dwalin. I mean, other than what it gives you. I mean, he's got extra hit points, so that maybe makes up for it, those 2 extra hit points. Dwalin's a little more. And if Dwalin does get below the 5, then there's no way to get that boost.
Yeah, and they're the same
threat.
Yeah.
I've had some good luck with Frediger Bolger. I mean, he's got the 2 willpower, which is always useful. The other, Arwen's got the 3 though, and she's got, you know, the healing ability. But Freddy's good if you want to, you know, make sure that, you know, you basically get a second defense out of somebody that's exhausted. Like he can use attack Gimli again, you know, and Gimli will kill you, kind of thing. And you know, he's got the low threat. It's basically the thing.
Plus he's got the weapons.
I mean, if you want to go full dwarf, you know, go, you know, Dane, because then Dwalin is going to have 4 attacks right off. With if Dane is readied, you know, and all your dwarves are beefed up. But like I said, the downside is you're not going to be able to draw as many cards.
Right, and card draw is card draw is annoying. Not being able to draw cards is annoying, I should say.
Is annoying, yeah. So that's a thought if you want to do those dwarves. If you do those dwarves, I probably will just play my my multiplayer. Let me kill them. Is deck is what I call it. Because then I'll have tactics, spirit, and lore. But if you want to try another option, is if you want to try 2 leadership and a tactics, and I could try, you know, 2 spirit and a lore, and then we can play some of those cards that you can only play if you've got 2 of somebody. That's an option.
I think I'll take. I'm going to take Dwalin. I'm just going to
go for it. Go full dwarf. That's totally fine.
You got to go full dwarf.
All right, then I'm going to play my needful friends.
Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm going to sort these by cost.
So for me, especially while you're doing that, I'm just going to babble.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I just got to figure out what cards I want to get. So the function of these guys is just going to be to smash, right?
Yeah.
They're just going to kill thing. So they need they need survivability, and they need to be able to kill. And then
so you definitely want those axes, and you're going to want the Raiment of War.
Oh right, yeah, the axes. My gosh, those are no.
Yeah.
Okay, Raiments of War is back here somewhere, isn't it? There it is.
Yeah, it's a 4 cost.
We'll just throw 2 in there for now.
Yeah, I would do 2 axes, 2 raiments.
Actually, I'm gonna also sort by attachment. Okay, sorted by attachment, and so the axes. What about what's Warrior Sword is 0.
Yeah, I think it just gives you.
And Ranger's Blade is 1, and they do the same thing.
Gain 1 attack, gain 1 attack, yeah.
And 1, it's uncommon.
And 1's a starter.
The Warrior Sword is straight out of the starter.
Well,
I guess
think
you got to pay for it, because if you're going to play leadership, you got to pay for it.
If you're going to play leadership, you're paying for it. Yeah, I mean, that gives you a weapon that, leadership doesn't have a lot of weapons. So that's, in leadership, you've got, like, if you get that Visual Miner in, like, you're just chugging resources.
Yeah, I'm going to put these raven-winged helms in here too.
Yeah, those are good.
The raiments, 1 attack, 2. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, and block. So you absorb. If you have block, you absorb a damage.
So better than the shield.
Better than the shield, but twice as much.
Well, no, the Gondorian shield, you get 2 health and block.
And block, yeah.
The raiment gives you that extra attack, and that's. Yeah. I think that's worth 1. Well, I don't know. Is it worth 1 though? Because
it gives you.
Saying, it's not worth 1 for what you call it, tactics, because those are free.
Yeah.
But it is worth 1 if you're playing leadership. Because it costs them 1. So that's actually not worth 1. But I don't know. The Raim is fine. We'll do that. It's all bundled into 1 card. So.
Yeah.
Not many attachments to choose from with these colors.
Wow. Well, more weapon attachments than I would have.
Well, I'm gonna take the swords. I'll take the 2 swords.
I have had a little bit of luck. It really depends on the quest, but the interesting card is the Rivendell Blade. It says after attacking, remove block from the defender for this round, which, if you're dealing with some really heavy guys with block that are absorbing a lot of the damage, that could be a decent card. But with your dwarves, it's really not an issue.
What do you think about the round shield? Do you think that's worth? I'm gonna throw it in there. We can always cut it. I can just cut it down if I need to.
I would say, if you're going to do that, throw maybe, you've got 2 of the big weapons. Maybe throw 1 of the other ones.
Like the Warrior Sword. The Warrior Swords are free.
Just keep in mind, I mean, you can only put 1 weapon and 1 armor on each character.
Right.
And you're,
allies. I'm gonna have allies though.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm gonna play Spirit and Lore, like, I'm gonna need some weapons as well.
Okay. Are you playing any Dunedain?
No. So I was gonna play Glorfindel, Eowyn, and Arwen.
So should I put in some Elven Blades? I can't use them, so that's probably not a good idea.
I've got 2. I'll have elves in my deck, but I mean, just the let's see, what can I put in here? There's a ranger bow.
Oh, whoops.
That just gives you range. I wonder if I'll do.
Okay,
I'll go back and rethink.
I'm going to allies.
What I'm doing.
Okay, let's get anyone who's a dwarf is going in this deck.
You know what? I am going to play.
it's also short on. Wow.
Yeah, I'll give this a go. Right. So the things I can play if I'm playing 2 spirits. A friend in need, which is cancel damage from the next enemy attack, which is 0 cost. But you have to have 2 spirit people in order to be able to use it. And then back to the dark, which is defeat an exhausted non-unique enemy, which can be awesome. I did put 1 Rivendell Blade. I have 1 Unexpected Courage, which is a weird card because you have to kill something to make it worthwhile.
Do you have any range? Like dwarves don't have ranged. I'm just realizing this.
Nope. And there's only 1 ranged hero. There's some ranged characters. Range isn't a deal breaker. Like, I think you can survive fine without it. No. You know what? I'm gonna throw a couple ranger bows in mine. Let's see. What do I want to get rid of? Definitely not either of those. Not that. So for me, Wandering Took is like one of the best cards in the game.
I know you like that guy.
I love that guy. And actually found East Road Rider to be really awesome too. And I'm just gonna throw in one.
Man. Oh, they changed the name of this. Khazad menu. So they've got a menu there. Right? It's probably just meat on the bone and
right.
Beer. So I'm gonna put that in there. Gives a dwarf 2 attack this round or 3 if wounded. Gain a surge action. That's like an auto add, I think.
Yep. Oh, really? Well, I mean, for dwarves, you're probably right.
We're going in blind on this.
Yeah.
And it says spiders and orcs on when you read the preview. It is. Have you played this one yet?
I've played them all.
Oh,
beaten them all. I think with everybody. I think I've beaten everything with everybody at some point.
Well, as much as I don't want it spoiled, what's a scouting report? Is there orcs and spiders, or orcs or spiders, or
which one are we looking at?
The first.
I forget which. The first one. The first one of the first one, or the first one of the second one?
First one of the second one.
I feel like there's a lot of wolves.
Oh, okay.
So
because Get the Orcs is very specific. It's very specific.
When there are orcs, it's pretty awesome.
I'm gonna take some cram. Put some cram in there.
Just use the arrow for bow.
Do you use tactics at all?
Yeah.
What do you think of? What do you think of Rain of Arrows? Is it even? Will it drop guard?
No. So if it's got, will it drop guard? Oh, you know what? I don't know. But it won't do anything if they have block. Like if it does 1 damage.
Right. Yeah. If they blocks, it won't do anything to them.
Yeah. But if there's some quests where you just get this huge swarm of enemies, like they just fill up the thing, and so being able to dish out that much damage all the way around could be. I mean, maybe that's a one of if you've got a 1 base for it, throw it in there, see if we find a use for it. I mean, there are some that I was like, oh, I don't think that'll be very useful. Like at first I thought East Road Rider, gain 2 willpower when engaging a hazard. I'm like, it's just like other than that, her stats aren't that great. But as soon as that, those 3 thing hazards pop in, especially when you're playing solo, it's like, oh man, she's awesome. Just being able to just knock that out totally.
Yeah.
With a 1 cost ally is pretty epic. So she can be really great. A lot better than I had anticipated.
See, this is the part that I don't like. Just like the physical card game. I'm choosing the same cards all the time. Like I've always been led to leadership.
Yeah.
I've always gravitated towards leadership no matter what.
Mm.
Even
Mm-hmm.
from day one when I got the core set, that was my jam. And mostly was because Steward of Gondor.
Yeah.
And Aragorn's power.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, and I think here's the thing with these games, and I feel like something I was thinking about too, as far as errata going with the, the newer cards. Like most of the errata I'm usually okay with. I think when they neutered Hama, I was like, well, now he's almost unplayable.
What did they do to him?
Well, his thing was limit 3 times per game. Oh, right. His was the when he attacks, take the thing back, and it was like using him against one of the quests, and I forget which one. This is the only way I could beat it, because it was the one where you just get like the shadow cards just keep piling up, and so I was playing Hama, Marthwheel, and I forget the other tactics guy. But basically would just use Thicket of Spears over and over and over again in order to hold off all the enemies.
Yeah.
And then, because the Marthwheel would then get, a tactics resource. So I was just using that over. I was just like, let's just lock down the enemies every round because they're just getting loaded up with so many shadow cards. Like there was just no way to keep up with them. So I would just do that. And then, that was the only way. It took me a couple months to beat that quest. Like even doing that, it was sketchy.
Wow.
What I have to do is like wait till I got a Song of Travel onto all 3 heroes because I needed to use that event card that was had to pay for 3 different resources from 3 different heroes in order to discard every shadow card in play because as soon as you advance, your threat would go up for each shadow card in play. So since the shadow cards they weren't attacking, the shadow cards never got discarded. And so there would be like 30 shadow cards in play. And so there was no way to succeed without threading out. So it's like I had to wipe the board of shadow cards before moving on.
Is that something that they would force you to do? You think?
I feel like with that quest, it was like that was at least playing solo. That was the only way I could handle it. And even playing 2-player. So it's like with his. I mean, maybe there's newer cards now that you can get around it, maybe a little better, but that was brutal. So, but most of them. It's funny. We play with Darren. Darren is like Elrond with Burning Brand is his jam. And
did they
I
do
guess
something with Burning Brand?
They're eradicating.
Read that.
Yeah, I guess Joseph said that the new card has come out, but the errata hasn't yet specifically. But I guess it's restricted now, and you have to exhaust it to use it. So it doesn't just sit there. But I'm like, well, that's kind of cool because that card was getting a little overpowered. It's kind of annoying. In fact, I would almost usually avoid that card just because I felt like it was such a.
And
but the cool thing with this game though is that it's your call, right? You can be like, I'm going to make this harder on myself just to see if I can play these cards I never play.
But
see if I can do.
Brand comes from the first adventure set, not the core set, but one of the adventure packs after that. With that, so again. I think me and you were talking about this last time. It's like the cards from the core set and even that first AP.
Yeah.
Or AP, that first cycle.
Yeah.
They're still really useful.
Yeah. Well, and I think, back then you didn't have as many options. So your cards, I think in a lot of ways needed to be more powerful. And then now that there are a lot more options, especially for dealing with shadows, at least more than there were, it's, neutering it a little bit, I think makes sense. But at the same time, like, I kind of feel like we were talking about with the, doing the alternate art, maybe instead of just getting rid of the whole Palantir thing completely, like instead of irradiating cards saying, okay, let's say, hey, I mean, they've done it with some of the encounter cards. It's like, hey, if you want to play on like easy mode, take out these certain cards. If you want it to be harder, then keep these in. Like, just have like instead of being like, okay, now this card is errated and we're going to print it differently from now on. It's like, if you want to play in hard mode, use the hard mode version of the card. Like maybe coming out with like nightmare versions of the player cards in essence. Like they're the neutered versions of the player cards. And it's like, so if you want to challenge yourself, use this version of the card instead of the original version, rather than just saying, okay, now that card has changed and the rules say. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you because
So you end up with a LOTR LCG 2.0, but they're just labeled as different.
Yeah, they're essentially your nightmare cards for your deck instead of the encounter deck. You just like, if you want to play, it's like now play nightmare encounter and nightmare player cards, which are significantly less powerful or whatever, just as a thing to just, but I think I almost never play with Steward of Gondor anymore just because it's, I mean, I think it's a great card and you need it for certain decks to work, especially if you're going to be focused on like some really pricey allies or you're going to be doing like a Gondar Swarm or even Outlands. Like you really need that level of resource,
Mm-hmm.
To make certain stuff work. And it's really helpful and it's really great for, especially, players that aren't necessarily interested in being that challenged, so it's like you can set your own parameters, instead of, just being like, or, stuff like that.
Speaking of which, when you were doing multiplayer for the Shadows Fall, Silver Claws, when you're playing single player, you can choose narrative, normal, or hard, right? I think that's the one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't give you a hard...
They don't give you that choice in multiplayer.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
Interesting. They kind of should. I think they should.
There it is. I was looking, that rewards tab I just saw. I was like, gosh, I really want to know which heroes I haven't played this through with. And now I can see which ones
I clicked it to see if it gave me any card rewards if you completed the quest. But no, it just tells you.
It just tells you who's gotten the rewards from beating the quest.
Right, yeah.
I was like, oh, because I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I wish there was a way I could see who'd gotten the Valor points for beating it so I didn't have to keep playing with the same. Let's see. Yeah, I beat it.
Guess,
looks like
right.
I've beat this one. I beat with everyone except for Dane and Dwalin. On my own, anyway.
Jeez. Obviously, don't play enough.
Well, I think you found, especially with the new sets, like there's like the key cards that I have. I think can make almost any hero combo work. To some extent, as long as you're playing 3 different spheres solo. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I clicked the last one and it's Escape from Dol Guldur, huh? Okay. And it looks like that's a strange pick, man. I don't know what to think about that. I'm looking at
you're on the wrong.
For Escape from Dol Guldur, and it shows
there's other
guy's
prisoners
head, and it shows a ghost holding it, which I'm assuming is Sauron. But it also shows a guy's head. So I don't know if that's Gene Wilder.
Well, there's other prisoners in there that you have to rescue. So that might be who that guy is. Like you're trying to rescue other people while you're in there as well. So
that picture is just making me. It's unsettling. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I was ready like an hour ago.
I'm sorry, man. Wow.
Hey, hanging out with you is worth it.
Oh,
it is
that's
with a
nice.
sense of
Okay.
sadness at the passing of an era that the elves of
I've got the. What are you doing over there? Oh, there's a delay probably when you're clicking.
In the Golden Wood by a circuitous path.
I'm going to read this later.
Okay.
Your party.
There's a lot, dude. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There was 4 pages.
Oh yeah.
Quickening your pace, you soon discover a horrifying scene. Oh,
yeah.
The kingdom of all.
There's a horrifying scene. So there are these dead bodies, and we have to put the willpower here on the thing in order to. If we don't figure out what happened to the bodies, it takes us on a bit of a different path.
Wow, I will take all of these cards, I think. Let's see.
All right, I'm switching mine out.
I'm taking those. I'll take those.
It's weird that we don't get to see each other's cards.
Well, no table talk. We don't want to be.
Okay.
Investigate the bodies before they're devoured.
I'll devour your bodies.
Apply 10 progress per player.
And I don't know if there's a way to be able to tell who's first player, except by just seeing who first player is.
Well, it said that you are first.
Oh, you are first, or I am first?
You. When I say
me.
You, since it's just the two of us, it's you.
Oh, it is me. You're right. Okay.
You.
All right, so let's see what we got here, because I love this stuff on the left usually. Reduced by 1 attack the next enemy that enters play during the adventure phase.
Wait, what?
That is there.
I'm looking. Fate track? Or
yeah.
Events?
Aggressive defense, 2 random heroes per player gain counter, so that does a damage every time you're attacked, unless it's ranged. And then renewed spirit, restore 1 heart to each character, then gain a resource for each unwounded character. So those are things, and none of those are stage dependent. So those are things we don't have to necessarily do right away.
They'll just be there.
Yeah.
And our next threat event is rats. Discard 1 ravaged corpse, then lose 5 progress from investigate the bodies. So it's 2 out of 20. So we only really have to hit it for 2 to do it?
No, there's 2 out of 20 on there.
Oh,
we need 18 more.
Gotcha. Oh, that makes more sense. Well, I don't know why it was. It doesn't count down; it counts up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm up first, and I'm thinking about what I want to do here.
Oh, these rat swarms are insane. 16 health.
Yeah, but they only attack for 1. You just leave them.
But at the end of the round, they restore 2. And then they summon a large rat.
Well, the large rat's easier to kill.
This damn game. Okay.
The large rat, I think it's going to be, well, in solo, it's 2 attack, 2 health, but it's probably going to be 2 attack and 4 health, is my guess. So those are, Dwalin can take 1 out in 1 shot, so don't sweat it. Okay, so I feel like this is more important. So I'm going to drop this.
Okay.
So I just dropped our threat by 2.
Okay, sounds good.
And the rats attack me.
Here come the
now
rats.
It's your turn.
Okay, I got a question for you. Let's see. You have 10, 19. You have 28 threat. 10, 10. I have 30. But you're first player. So will they attack me on this next round? Are they going to?
Yeah, they're going to attack you. They attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to do something, and then they will attack you.
Okay, so it's just like it's just like they can just do that stuff okay. Well, attack this guy, suckers. Oh, wait, I don't know if I want to do that.
So here's the thing. These guys are only attacking for 1.
Right.
So I say don't worry about them. Play your stuff.
Yeah. That's what I want to play.
The king under the mountain.
Yeah. He's got block, so they can do their worst.
Well, they won't necessarily attack him.
Well, they should.
Well, they won't necessarily.
Best case scenario. Best case scenario. So now Dwalin is down. All right.
All right. Yeah, he's down 1, but I've got Arwen who can heal 1 every round.
Okay, understood.
And then I'm gonna handle this. So the next thing he plays, that's an event. Look at that. He just tried to gain a threat, and I canceled it, which sucks because that didn't cost him any resources. But there's nothing left for him to attack. So.
So I feel like at this point we can either start. Well, let's just play our cards, right?
Yeah, I say player cards. There's no enemies, and then so let's wait till he's passed, and then we start doing willpower.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna put this on. I need him to be. I need him to be tough.
That's right.
Oh, good. Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
That's the one I was hoping to cancel.
Greedy fingers.
Yeah, but that's 4. Look, I mean, that took down his resources definitely. You know, he's down to 2 now. So let's drop. I'm going to drop 3 up here. So there's not a ton. Okay, good. He did that. Now you can just attack that with Gimli, or do it with Gimli, I think.
Oh yeah, he's already gone up to 4, hasn't he?
So that's all he can do now. He's at 0. So now we kind of got carte blanche to do what we wanted. We're down to 27. So let's see, I can put 5 more on here. Actually, I'm going to drop her into play.
My blade is at the ready.
So, I don't think anything here on the left is overly important at the moment. So I think if we load up on the our little thing here.
All right, do you want to? Okay.
So before our threat goes up, because you see the 31 and the 33 over there are stage specific. So we want to clear this quick so that we don't lose the body.
Well, I've only got 1 guy left.
Yeah.
There's that.
Here's what you can do is during your turn is you can set your guys ready for defending. Your 2 readied guys, and then they'll be defending and readied next turn.
Oh, that's a good idea. Especially with block and counter.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So see, those guys you can take care of those guys, no problem.
Here come the rats. Man.
You
Large
dirty rat.
You dirty rat.
Let's give him a little extra right there. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. So I'm up first, eh?
You're up. Yep. Indeed.
What do I want to do, man?
For Rivendell!
Because that's all you're good for, Arwen. So you can smite one of those rats right away.
I think we should because...
Yeah, don't let them attack.
Well, they're coming for me.
Yep. So now they're all exhausted except that wussy one guy.
Is he coming after you?
Yeah, he'll come after me, but that's all right. La la la. Do here. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So he's still got 6 resources, so let's just keep that. That's nice. Look at that guy, 6.
Time to lose. Sauron gains 1 for each. Oh, wow.
Ugh. Don't enjoy it. He's going to be able to play something pretty schwanky. Alright, so I'm not going to play that guy.
Can he also only have 7?
Yeah, so he'll have to discard.
There goes that. A grim discovery. Having recovered the bodies, you discovered that they were torn by fang and tooth. Wolves. But what would cause the wolves of Mirkwood to venture out into the Vale? Clearly, they were not driven by hunger.
So don't play any cards until we get rid of this thing.
We're going to travel, or what do you want to do?
Which I don't.
Are we going to take...
Yeah.
Oh, man. Are we going to take threat for just 1 threat if we travel?
each time you play a card.
No, I mean, if we were to travel, since we haven't cleared
Yep.
this, will we get a threat over here? Or
No.
does that happen every time?
No, we won't. Not from that, but he's still got 6 resources, so he can still play stuff. So we do not want to travel, although I may have to play a card because we're not going to be able to clear the 6 before we travel if I don't play a card. But actually, that's going to... so if I would, it's your turn right now, I think. I would set up Gimli as a defender.
You would do what?
Is my thinking. I think it's your turn.
Right. What would you say that you would do?
Just set Gimli as a guard, as a defender.
Just in right. Okay. Just in case.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
see.
gonna play.
Let's
see what he does. Gains block. We don't care.
Yeah, won't
So
care about
that tells me I don't think he's got. I'm wondering if he doesn't have any enemies in his thing.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
So
gain
gain
a
one threat for each ally or discard one of my allies. That's awful. So if he gains threat, he's going to get 1, 2,
He's gonna
3.
get 2.
Why can't
Two.
this?
No, if it's up to you, it's only your allies.
Oh, it's just my allies. So you know what? You should be able to see through these cards.
Through which
FFG,
card?
if you see this video 6 years from now, would you
See
please?
through the cards. How do you mean?
Well, I got these 2 giant cards that I have to choose. Gain 1.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I see.
I'm supposed to know.
You can't see your stuff, right?
Exactly. I'm just supposed to know
I see what
how
you're
many I
saying.
have. Because I think I'm going to take.
You have 2.
I think I'm going to take the threat.
It's going to go up 2 threat. Okay.
Because that's worth more than losing an ally, to me anyway.
Okay. I think that's all right.
All right.
All right. So you did your thing.
Now he's down to 3. I'm gonna guard
okay,
with this
so-
guy. I'm gonna guard with my Erebor Watchman.
Okay.
You don't think so? What should I do?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
think that's good.
He has no.
See what he does. He's only got 1 card left in his hand, so he's played a treachery.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that treachery is most likely one of 3 things. It's either lose the card when you play a card, cancel an event, or exhaust the next ally that comes into play. It's not cancel event because it would have cost him 2. I think how much did he spend? I don't remember. I wasn't paying enough attention. All right, I'm going to risk it. Oh, Treacherous Fog. I lose a random card. That's terrible.
Ah, darn it.
That was the one. That was the one I didn't want.
Forest snare. Damn it.
All right, so travel. There's
Tra-
not much to do but travel, unless you want to do gain to the fate meter.
Yeah, I do. I was trying to, but it was your turn.
And then we travel.
So we good?
Yep.
The presence of
interesting
wolves
seeing the
beyond
lag
the borders of
between-
Mirkwood.
Oh
The
man.
Bodes
presence
ill
of
for the
wolves
people of
just
the
bodes
Vale.
ill.
They did not appear to be starving beasts. Rather, they
What
attacked
purpose
with
do you
cunning
know?
and purpose. Something drives these creatures. Perhaps the brown wizard will have sorely needed
the
answers.
brown wizard.
Barely have you continued on when you hear a distant howl from the hills beside your path.
All right, there's wolves all around. The end.
Yep. Man, that force snare would have
Defeat
been
5
great.
wolf units or defeat every enemy in play currently. That's kind of a strange. God, these wolves are. Oof. All right, we got.
Well, and the worst one is this. Let's see. Oh, shite! And I'm first
this
place
one with
too, aren't I?
the unsightly overbite or the The snout has been chewed off in several fights. This one looks like a ravenous kangaroo. And this one is familiar, the warg.
Oh, okay. So this warg on the left has stalwart, so he's going to attack twice, which sucks.
What does ambush? What does ambush do? Oh, hold on. I can mouse over, right? Here we go. The attack ignores block and counter. Oh, well, that's convenient.
But he's only attacking for one.
Yeah, still.
At the moment. Pursuit means that he'll follow you to the next stage if you don't kill him.
Right,
God, that forest snare would be amazing right now. All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
So at 31 fret, force travel to the next location.
And that means they'll follow us. So we don't want that to happen. See. Counter, let's see, 10. Lose 3 threat if we can get to 10 on the willpower. Okay. So one of these 3 guys is going to attack me for sure. All right, here's what what do we do here? All right, I'm going to do this. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe one of the 3 guys didn't attack me.
Man, that pack gains 1. Oh, never mind. It gains 1 health.
Oh, upkeep, yeah. I know those would be great to snare. Excuse me.
All right.
That's crazy that the one guy attacked me instead of one of the heavier dudes. That blows my mind.
All right, so I'm going to attack with Gimli.
Don't.
Why?
I'm going to throw, I was curious what they were going to do. I'm going to throw Unexpected Courage on the Gimli. And so when he kills something, he'll ready.
Oh, okay.
So I just say attack something with Dwalin and whittle something down so that when it attacks, hopefully Gimli, he'll kill it.
Well, I'll just do the warg on the left.
I say
that'd be 4,
that
6,
good.
7, 8, 9, 10. So I mean, only something with 8's the only thing I'm gonna be able to kill anyway. So, well, actually, so if you put him on, he's got to kill something to ready. Okay, so I'll just kill this guy. And then here comes the pain.
The hit. Okay.
Defeat 4 wolf units.
You got that guy.
Oh, thanks. Because of the counter. Oh, excellent.
Yep.
That guy's gonna die soon, though.
All right. Yeah, but they can't attack him. Okay. All right. All his wolves are exhausted. No, this guy's not exhausted. He's pale. He looks exhausted.
And Gimli cannot kill anything.
But if you use your counter guy for 3, he can attack. Let's see what Gimli's doing. 6.
It would have to be the wolf of the Vale.
You attack the wolf in the middle. Yeah, with your counter guy. Now this guy is going to attack somebody. Yeah, that guy. He absorbed 1 of the damage, which is nice. So now Gimli can kill that guy, and then he'll ready.
And then I'll go after.
I'll
go after the pack.
I'm going to save those guys. I'm going to do this. He's going to get me my card draw. As long as he doesn't die. Hey, look, another pack.
All right.
So I say don't attack with Gimli yet. because this is going to give him a third turn if you leave him as he is. I say attack with your dwarf ally, or play a card for that matter.
Oh, yeah, I should play this guy, but I'm not going to. I'm going to play everyone's favorite, the Warden.
None shall
Nice.
enter.
Surge.
Because I shall surge.
Yep.
I shall surge thee. And
Mhm.
that means that I shall hold my ground. Wait, don't I have
All right.
ambush? Take that.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
He got owned on that one. All right, so I'm gonna have to use
All right.
Gimli. I gotta clear this guy.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna take care of this stuff on the left.
Oh, geez, gain 1 after attacking the enemy. Yeah, he's got to die now. That's perfect.
Okay. Do it.
That's perfect.
Kill him with Gimli. Dude, looks like that he didn't.
Just
All right. Okay. Gimli ready.
Just annihilated him.
All right. Discard each event card in each player's hand. I don't have any events. I have
either.
no cards in my hand. So suck on that,
I got
Sauron.
2 allies.
All right. So he's not. So let's do this right away. 3 threat gone.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Let's see. So you've got 8 attack, 9, 10, 11 right now. So between your 3, you can take out one of those 2 wards. That one guy in the middle. So I'm going to keep pumping here on the left.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can take
Yeah.
out.
Just don't use Dane until the end.
Right. So I'm gonna take out this middle ward, this middle pack.
Yep.
Erebor!
So when his stuff is grayed out, he's pretty much given up for this turn.
He's passed. He doesn't have any cards he can play
Okay.
for that. He's got 2 cards in his hand, but he's only got 1 resource. So I assume he can't play any of them.
And tongues! For my people!
And next enemy that comes into play will lose 1 attack. Looks like we're done unless you got something you can play out of your hand.
I got a veteran axe hand that I think I should probably throw out there just
Do it.
because he's gonna get a
My axe
bonus.
swings
Yeah.
too.
But I got some guys that are gonna go down. So
Just hit and then hit something with it.
yeah. Oh, that's right. I can. Might as well
Hit that 10 guy.
might as well bust. him down.
Varukazad Adonai!
This is the great thing with this Erebor Record Keeper. He's going to let me start drawing 2 cards around. Oh, that's what we want to see right there. All right, let's see. Hero wise,
Where's my card? I didn't get a card.
well, I got to heal somebody first.
Oh, okay.
Who do you want me to heal?
How about you don't want to heal any of your guys or your characters?
Arwen could probably use it. She's looking a little.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. But if you're going to heal one of my
Okay.
people, the veteran would be a good choice.
All right.
The guy
I'm
with
gonna
counter.
do him.
Oh, thanks, man. Ooh, I got some curry.
Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Oh, restore 2
Sorry,
health
buddy.
and ready with the cram.
Oh, nice. So I force snared that guy in the middle. He's
Okay,
just gonna sit there.
Okay, well, there's no need to bother with him then. All right. Well, I guess. Okay, he's got 7 resources and a handful of cards. So let's. I feel like I should just guard with somebody.
I just say start attacking that guy in the middle with
think-
one of your allies.
Think so? All right.
Use your veteran axe hand on the right to hit that guy. Yeah. because he'll play an enemy. That's not good.
Oh, thank goodness for the block, dude.
That's right, man.
I think I would have been a goner.
All right, let's see.
And then also guarded the shit.
Throw this on Aeon.
Come on, Sauron. What do you got?
All right. Well, he's gonna.
Oh, good one.
By one. So if you block with your Airborne Watchman, he won't take any damage from it.
Yes. Wait. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just thinking out loud. These veterans, those guys with shields or with block on them.
Sounds like you're on a keyboard.
That would be what?
Uh-oh.
Are you still good? Still there?
You coming back?
Oh no. Guest has left the quest.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
No, dude. Can you hear me?
Son of a goat.
And we've lost Andrew. So now I'm moving to our alternate messaging, i.e. text. Andrew, can you hear me? That's a bummer. All right, so let's take a break, and we'll be back, I guess.
Yeah, my internet's gone. My modem freaked out, so I had to reboot it. So that's going to take a second.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Because I'm off the Wi-Fi now. Because the internet's off.
Oh, okay.
It's rebooting the modem, so I'm just sitting here with spinning wheels on the computer.
Oh, okay, so it said guest has left the quest, and then it just exited. Like it just.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
Fuck, Comcast.
Yeah, that needs to be changed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down.
I can't believe that the game does not give you a chance to reconnect. They just go, oh, the person you were playing with is gone. Well, bye. And then it just cancels the whole quest. Like, what if you lost connection in the last 5 minutes right before you won?
Yeah.
And because I went to go get a drink, and then someone gets knocked off, and then you lose all the progress?
That's nuts.
All right. So number 1. Transparency.
Oh yeah.
Through Sauron cards. I think I'm the only one that.
Or at least put them somewhere else anyway.
Or
so you can at least see your allies.
Or better placement.
Yeah.
Or just text.
Well, you kind of
not as fun. Not as fun. You're right.
Yeah.
We'll cancel that. And then
but yeah,
2, multiplayer difficulty modes.
Right. I'm sure that's in the works.
And then
yeah, I don't know what's up. I don't know. Maybe it's just the router is older, but this has been happening.
How's your router?
Almost daily. That's probably a few years old. I mean, it's the Xfinity one. So yeah, it's almost daily that I have to unplug and replug it in. So I need to deal with that.
Is it coming online, or do you know? Is it not?
Yeah, I had to unplug it, so it's going to take like 5 minutes.
Multiplayer drops should allow time.
Maybe it will if I pop back in.
For reconnect. Yeah, maybe something will come up and go, oh, your game was auto-saved. Because we care about the player. Or it might just say, yeah, you need to get a new modem. Just like Blizzard. Blizzard Entertainment. You guys got phones,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, you got phones?
You guys got phones, right? People make so much fun of them for that. I don't really care.
I mean, I don't either, but I get what you're there.
Yeah, I don't care about a Diablo mobile game. Make the Diablo mobile game. I don't really care. If I like it, I'll play it. If I don't, I just won't play it. I don't play Diablo 3 now anyway. Let's see. Should allow time to reconnect or allow for what, like a saved game or like a, what do you think? Or maybe allow for an option to wait or quit. How's that sound? Anybody? Oh, jeez. We've lost Andrew again on network and internet. All right, let's switch over here and see if he is. It says he's online. All right, well, there's that. All right, so we were talking about some fixes that might be helpful. I think when the cards come up and you can't see basically your play state, the board state, that's not good. They should move the cards out of the way. So that's and that's been an issue since day one. We should be able to have multiplayer difficulty modes. So like when you're playing in single player, you get to choose, narrative, normal, hard, or whatever they are. You should be able to do that for multiplayer. And number 3, like what we experienced tonight, you should be able to stay in the game that you're playing until you decide to cancel the game so that the other person can reconnect. I don't know what it takes to do that, but that's what they should do, because what happened with us, if you were watching, he dropped off the internet and then it just exited the game. So all the progress that we've done in that game was lost. And I don't think it's not helpful.
Returning to main menu.
Hey, can you hold on just one sec?
Yeah.
I heard something fall in one of the kids' rooms. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I hope it wasn't one of the kids.
Okay, it appears all is well.
Okay.
Mock
Yeah,
T
the kids
invited
fell.
you to play. Do you accept? I guess.
I guess. All right, let's speed this one up.
I am ready. Okay. We know what we need to do. Just get it done.
You know what could be cool if we, at some point,
It's with a sense
wait,
of
did I
sadness
have
at
the
the
right deck?
passing of an era
I think
that
so.
the elves
Yeah,
of
it did.
Lothlorien.
Okay, I'm going to skip this again. I'll read that some other time.
The kingdom of old.
Is if we both like record and then like put together a video of each of our like where they're side by side, so you can see what each player's doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to record video.
Well,
I don't know if I'm able to do that.
doesn't it the Twitch stream record it so people can watch it later?
If you have that option selected.
Oh, okay.
I think I do. I'm not sure. I think I do.
Okay. Because otherwise, who's going to see this?
It's
Nobody.
Yeah, it's only going to be in
There-
720p.
There are two of us watching now.
Is that us?
Probably.
Probably.
You're
Well,
the only person. Well, there's one other guy I
hey
follow.
man, I threw
Look
it
at
out.
that. I got like
I threw it out there, and I'm going to check
Yeah.
the tweet activity. I had 19 impressions for the tweet. One total
Cool.
engagement. One click. Was not.
You know what?
bad.
I need to come up to your place someday
Yeah, come on up, man.
and have you
Or
show
come
me
on
how to
down.
do all this
Come
stuff.
on down.
No, you're up. You're above me, aren't you?
What?
Aren't you in Washington?
No, man.
Where do you, no,
I'm south.
you're south. You're one
Yeah.
of those. I thought you were north.
No, wait, one of those.
One of those Washington North people.
No, I'm not a northern.
I
not
thought
a
you were a
Northman.
woodsman.
No.
Okay.
Gandalf could kick Dumbledore's ass, is what I'm reading from the. That was tweeted from the Tolkien movie
Nice.
official Twitter.
Oh,
Gandalf
okay.
could kick Dumbledore's ass. Now that is absolutely incorrect.
Well,
but
he
it's-
wouldn't. He would not let him pass.
Well, I mean,
I
that's,
think you're first player. I'm
that's
waiting
prob-
on you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm doing that. It's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All right,
Hey,
I'm
maybe
not
they
taking
might
the
be fans,
cram.
though.
I got traffic from Dale. Oh, that's
Cool.
good. Glad I only put one of those in the deck. Investigate the bodies before they are devoured.
Investigate your body.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's interesting.
so you're first now.
All
Are
right,
you first?
so let's put the old axe on Gimli. Let's get this
All
done.
right. Let's hope he doesn't take it. Okay. Oh, Sauron, I'm going to take
On
you
to
lose
adventure.
money, buddy.
He's on to adventure.
I love doing
And then he
that.
takes a hit. Excellent. And the raven winged helm. Is going on Wallen. Oh, look at these big badasses.
What you can do, Sauron? You get no. Oh,
Reduce each player's hand to 3 cards, whatever. I mean, I'm never going to
no,
have.
I'm just going to do that.
Oh, shit, I got to have one resource to actually play Traffic from Dale. That's not right. That's awful. Now, it says for each character. Is that my character or is that all characters? Does that count you?
What are you talking about?
Traffic from Dale.
Oh,
Gain
Dale.
one resource
What-
for each character with at least one attachment. That should count everybody, right?
I think so.
I would hope so.
You would.
Now, I'm out of resources, so
One for each. Limit, though. Limit 5. So.
right, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I can start bashing things.
Well, let's see. He's got 3
guarding.
up. Maybe use Dwalin on investigate.
Okay. I forgot we had a. You.
Right.
Okay.
That's all right.
Oh, you just
All
wasted.
right.
a
Here you
turn.
go.
Doesn't
Give you this
matter.
like to Gimli
Ooh.
and eats all of his resources.
Ooh.
All right, let's see. This treachery isn't going to do anything.
Nope.
Or this, because we have less than that. So, let's just investigate these bodies.
Oh, it's up to me. All right. Wait. Let's investigate.
Baruch Khazad!
The Shire!
Go on, you toque.
You know who said that Gandalf could kick Dumbledore's ass? The guy
Puffin stuff?
George R.R. Martin.
For Rivendell!
Oh, yeah.
No living
He's
man
the one
am
tweeting,
I.
or someone's.
Yeah,
quoting?
he was in a.
No living man am I.
But he's not tweeting at the moment.
No. He said that at the Tolkien movie premiere Q&A. He said that Gandalf
gotcha.
could kick Dumbledore's ass. I don't know how you could be more wrong, but it's fine.
Look at there.
Gain. Oh, it's your turn. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
choosing.
healed you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I'm choosing. Oh, that's right. You're up first.
We'll not be taking by surprise.
Bring it on, rat. Oh,
Mm.
that wasn't okay. That was interesting. You'll pay for your treachery.
Actually, want to do this. This is what I want to do. Oh, son of a gun! Just kill that other rat with
Indeed.
Gimli.
He will. No. Wait.
With Gimli,
Does
get ready.
He does have unexpected courage. Yes.
Yeah.
With Gimli.
Kill that one before you attack. There you go.
Yeah, they're acting different this time. They're not doing what they're
Drop our
supposed
threat
to do.
down.
They're not doing what they're supposed to do.
No, wow, there's only one exhausted character, you dumbass.
Way to play your cards stupidly, Sauron. Of course, you did always make them. Well,
Yeah,
he did always rush to judgment, even in the books.
that's true.
He screwed
That's
himself
true.
the entire time because he was afraid.
All right, waiting on you to kill something or do something.
Well, definitely kill this guy.
Yep.
Wait, we're only. Oh, you've got all the willpower over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I got willpower.
You quest, I smash.
I got the willpower. Uh-oh.
There's the treachery.
Treachery.
You know what that is? You play a card, lose a card.
Maybe.
We'll see. It probably is. Gain one for each of your.
Oh,
allies.
that's up to me. Discard an ally or gain. How many allies do I have? I only have one in play, right?
Yeah, the Took.
I can't. Man, if I could see through. Oh, but I can see it on the Twitch stream. I'll gain a threat because I only have one ally.
All right, I got the miner.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
man, that's gonna give
actually
you
the-
money.
Actually the miner.
Strike where the iron is hot.
Yeah, he's awesome.
After you play a card, lose a random card from your hand.
There it is.
No,
Oh.
no, not that one.
Sorry, you can mine and get some more resources back. All right, clear
No
this.
living man am I.
Okay, we
And
recovered the
then-
bodies, and we know it was just for sport for the wolves. Got it.
So let's dump. You can use your miner to get yourself a resource, and then
Well-
dump the rest over here on the left if you want.
Got the resource.
And then set up your watchman to block.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, what are we playing? Magic here or something? Trying to do all this end of turn stuff.
Right.
Man, I haven't played that game in so long.
Yeah, my son was into it for a little bit, but
I could see your son just being obsessed with a specific probably with all the cards, but there's so many sets. What was he doing? Like,
well, it's just whatever new stuff. He just likes
Okay,
getting
so he
stuff.
was-
He's
yeah.
like, oh, I just want more stuff. And it's like, dude, it's like,
I'm getting you a phone stand for Christmas.
Hold on.
Wait, did you
my phone fell.
hold on a second? Did you fall? Oh, it was your phone. Okay.
No, I fell like a month or two ago, and that's where I fractured my spine.
Oh, that's right.
But it's all good now. I'm good now. He's got probably as many Magic cards as I have Lord of the Rings cards at this point. So,
wow.
So I was like, no, I'm not buying you anymore. Make sure you put trap.
Do what? We're traveling.
Make sure you
right?
click on travel.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that. We got
Oh,
10.
thanks again.
The presence of wolves
So
beyond
Glorfindel's
borders
still
of
broken
Yep.
bodes ill for the people of the
You
Vale.
think he's broken?
because he's got damaged, and so he was supposed to lower the threat, and it didn't. So when he didn't get damaged, it went to the fate meter, and when he did get damaged, it also went to the fate meter.
If Glorfindel takes damage this round, lose 1. You can do both.
Threat.
Why can't you do both?
It's not an option. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I was clicking on him to read it. God bless it.
Oops.
Actually, that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
If he takes damage, lose a threat. He took damage, and we didn't lose a threat. We gained on the fate meter.
So you're saying Glorfindel is not removing the now? Are you sure?
He's glitchy. He's
Okay.
glitchy. He it's random kind of what he does.
I think you're right. Because when I
Oh,
was playing with him, I wasn't noticing the threat removal because it does.
Yeah.
It's not like it's announced, and I don't see it on the. What you played? He played those.
It's your
bodies,
first
lost
player this
that.
time.
Yeah, I'm looking at the play history, and I don't see the threat reduction. Okay.
Well, it doesn't. That's
Well-
just the cards though.
We need to get rid of.
Man, if I was first player, this would be better.
We need to get rid of the stalwart warg, right?
Yeah. And he's going to. Well, I don't know what he's going to attack. He's been doing weirdness.
Well, let's
see what he does first round. An option could be to just use your miner to get a resource, or you could play a card.
before he. Well, he's not gonna. He won't die.
No, he'll attack you and take 2 damage.
Oh, I got a
Is he
Raiment of
gonna-
War out. Why don't I play that?
Play that. Put that on Gimli.
Gimli's. Well, Gimli has. Oh, Gimli can have it.
Yeah, it's armor. That'll make his
Gimli
unexpected
is-
courage.
Oh my gosh! Look at. Ah.
Yeah.
Now he goes to 7. Yep. Holy crap!
All right.
Yeah, that's beast.
What do I want to do with this?
Yeah. See, now I wish I had that Dale card.
All right, dropping our threat. Okay, here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Beep.
Oh, very nice. Oh no!
That's all right.
Everyone's favorite little turd is gone. All right.
I've killed so many hobbits in this game. So Gimli could take out that stalwart warg and
Gimli
ready.
can- yeah, and then he's gonna ready again. So he's.
Or you could block with.
Khazad!
Let's get rid of it. Ooh,
Oh man, he's going after. He's
the miner.
them fighting words, buddy.
The miner has to. The miner has to live, man.
See, that guy's only going to attack for 1, so I'm not that worried about him. So I'm going to do this.
Sauron's over there with the full hand of cards.
See, so it's your turn.
Now he's got a card that damages 1 damage to every character.
Every ally, yeah.
So I feel like I should just get this resource out from this guy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Before
He also has one that does damage to each exhausted character. Okay, so let's see. You went. That guy's coming. He's going to attack me. Except, guess what? Boom, you're not. Oh, look at that. No damage.
Excellent, dude. Love it.
Because I'm playing double spirit, baby.
All right,
so I'm going to
7,
get rid
8,
of that. I'm going to get rid of that guy on the right on my turn.
Okay, the pack.
Yep.
All right, so I can either 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can kill the Swift Wolf or the Wolf of the Vale.
The Wolf of the Vale is more important to kill.
Because
he's got higher attack.
Oh, okay. Let's take him down.
Take him down. Knock him out.
Don't do it, Sauron.
I can get rid of that. That's not a problem. Every time you play a card, all right, let me clear that before we do anything. Play any card.
If you touch him.
Everyone's gonna fist it.
Hammer and tongs.
Oh, they make such a sad noise when they die.
I will smite you if
Goodbye,
you touch him.
There goes that. All right.
So yeah, if you want to start working on that Swift Wolf, that's fine. Boom. Oh, goodbye.
Wow, good one.
Yeah. Goodbye, little wolf. Mm.
I can kill that guy. Or are we still?
Do it.
Moria.
Oh shit!
You can't.
Never
You
mind.
can't kill that guy.
I
mean, hit him.
I read in haste because it was like take 2 damage. And I was like, oh, he'll damage. I'm just my mind works in dumb ways. Sorry about that.
Don't worry. You're a government employee. That's how it goes.
Ouch. How do you think I got hired?
Yeah.
Just don't tell anyone I work for the NSA.
Right.
All of a sudden, there's like 38 followers. What?
Alright. Oh, you're first place.
Well, that guy's going down.
Yeah, do it.
Why is he gray? Why is he grayed out? Just because it's not his
Because he's
turn?
force snared. No. Oh yeah, because he's not. It's not his turn. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attack with
Dane.
Take that.
defeat 1 wolf unit. 1 left.
Do not want.
Man, that is hideous. Gain 1
I should have
attack,
had
1
to.
attack.
I should have
and
had to
wounded target.
trigger that snared.
Well, I could take that guy out in 1. Oh, it's your turn.
I know, but he's gonna attack me.
Here it comes. Wham. All right.
And now you can hit him with Gimli. That's gonna move us, let us travel.
Yeah.
Hammer and tongs.
What's he gonna do?
Too hard.
Okay.
All right. So whatever.
Man, you got some resources over there, man.
I know. I have 1 card.
Each player
Oh,
loses 2 resources.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get rid of that.
Never mind, man. Oh wait, what? We already did.
Yeah, once we clear it, it'll come. We'll get them back.
Oh, each player gains when you clear. Okay, rescue the horses. Nice. So you got that?
Yeah.
Or do you need help with it? Okay.
See what they did. Yeah. Oh, a treachery.
Here we go. If you clear
I
a
will
hazard,
There's 2
smite
costs.
you if you touch him.
if you clear a hazard, lose the game.
It was 2 costs, so I think it's a cancel an event card. So if you want to, just dump stuff on the left.
Yeah. I got
And then
2,
I will clear the
3.
hazard here.
I will smite you if you
And
touch
get
him.
resources back.
There's 4 I can put on there. 2 more.
Let's do this.
Well, oh, okay. Wow. All right. Wait. So each player has 2 characters that gain counter?
2 heroes, yeah.
Each player.
Yep.
Wow. That seems OP. Not complaining.
No, you gotta put the willpower over there. So. All right. Furthest we've ever got.
Gul Zubard felt the hunger
A
deep
need
within
that
her.
never sleeps.
It was not a hunger for flesh to nourish
Wolves,
her
lots
body,
of
so much as
wolves.
an urge
Felt-
to devour and destroy.
Is that a
Bidden
canon
though
character?
she was by the servants of
I
the
don't know.
One, she
You're
was
the
only too
guy
eager
that
to
should know.
drive her children forth,
Did you
so
You
they
played through
might
the Carrion
succumb
one?
to their baser nature,
Yeah, I
to
played through all
reveal and
everything.
destruction, to revel in destruction, to consume.
to consume.
The wolves close
The ease-
behind.
Oh, good God. Okay. I mean, I love story stuff, but when you're playing multiplayer, it's not really.
All right, so what we want to do is clear these things on the left. They'll give us, in 2 rounds, we're going to get hit with some heavy stuff. So the more we clear of these 3 hazard things,
Okay. We have 2
I'm
rounds.
gonna heal
to get
Gorf.
ready.
oh yeah, baby. So we want to be able to clear those things out.
Hidden supplies, improvised barricade. They fear fire. Oh, burning brand. Every wolf in this location loses 1 attack. Okay, so we're going for the quests. What are these? The ones are hazards, but what are these? Quests?
I don't know.
Objectives? Objectives.
Objective? Let's say that.
Okay, we'll go with objectives.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Okay. There's no way we can clear those.
Oh, I've got a way. Of some of them. We have 2 rounds. I've got 9, 10, 11. If I can use all my guys, I've got 11 that I can put on each round.
Which one do you want to do first?
I feel like we should go from right to left.
Okay. So they fear fire first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get set up here.
So you're first.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do.
I would maybe set your veteran of Numa Nada Haba not going to work here anymore.
Well, he has counter.
So
is
he'll
it-
do a damage.
Is it worth guarding?
Well, yeah, so that when he gets attacked, he does an extra damage. So he'll do 4 damage to whoever.
Okay, gotcha. That's a good idea. I don't think I understood what counter was.
Spiky.
Whammo.
Yeah. I'd like to take away a resource.
No point in sitting around.
Well,
Gimli can take out that middle wolf.
Hammer and
And ready.
tongs.
wolf down.
Of course,
Wolf down.
now he's going to play ambush pursuit.
Of
All
course he
right,
is.
that's fine. That's fine. He's only a 1. I don't care about him. I don't care about
I am
you.
a servant of the secret fire.
See if I can get
Oh,
what I want. Let's see if I can
jeez.
get what I need.
Come on.
No! Dang it. I was hoping for his thing that would let me keep him forever.
It's interesting that the ring.
Yeah.
It's interesting that the pack of wargs, even though it's forest snared, continues to pursue, and keeps getting bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh my god!
It doesn't matter.
Can he remove that at all?
I don't think so. I've never seen him do it.
All right, let's get some stuff done here. So
He's out of resources, so he can't do anything else.
we're gonna kill, or are we gonna quest?
I say quest.
Do you need assistance? Gosh, you got Gandalf up there. So you're gonna use Gandalf to quest, I assume, right?
Yeah.
So that's 8.
You use all my guys to quest.
8 left. Do you?
So I'm actually going to have, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19.
All right. So the more we do,
Oh, wait.
it's too late now.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. No, well, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this. Dang it! I knew he was going to.
Ooh,
Gotta have
that was a
that.
good card too. Man,
That was going to be sweet. I still have going to have 19 to
he
play.
got us on that one.
He did. Yeah, I don't think you need resources, so you can use your Zizza Miner for willpower too, if you don't mind.
On the quest, or
Yeah.
on the track.
On the fearing the fire fearing.
Hammer and tongs.
See. Oh, geez.
There you
Now
go.
stalwart. So now that's a lot. And then if you got allies or whatever you want to play out of your hand, man, you got the resources. I say play.
I can only do one more. It's either Northern Survivor, 1, 2, 4 with Stalwart. Well, there's really no
Oh yeah, stalwart
My
guy.
axe
No, I'm taking this
swings
guy.
too.
Oh, the dwarf. Thank you.
veteran Axan again
I'm gonna
from the
do-
core set.
Your stalwart guy's got better willpower though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But willpower
Way
is
to
your
screw
bag.
us.
Your bag, baby.
Way to screw us.
Destroy. Knock it off.
I mean, you can attack stuff with your two. Well, I don't know. Real.
Let's
Do
see,
it. You want.
3,
I've got
let's see,
12.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, let's just
19.
here. Let's see.
I've got 19 willpower right now.
Baruch Hazad.
So, do
For
3.
Rivendell!
Yeah, kill that guy on the right, man.
Ha!
I gave up my block
3.
For Rivendell!
just so I could
Hammer and
Boom.
so I could not waste one. Oh shit! I already
I
right.
will
already
smite you
cleared.
if you touch him!
encouraged him. I didn't realize I did that.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, no worries.
No living man am I!
No, ma'am, you are not. Wait, how do I pass?
Click end of end phase.
Oh my gosh, are you sure?
There's nothing else you can do.
Shows the current phase of the round.
For you, not me.
God, I hope. Here we go. There it is.
There it is.
The enemy is upon us.
The enemy is upon us.
Go back to the shadow.
Let's do this.
It's a little
I love the wandering too. He's like, let's do this.
You can hold that health.
Oh man, everything's just. Oh good, I got a cram.
So there's no need to do anything with these two guys.
Nope.
So I say put some Dwalin on this thing here, the improvised Barak. Yeah. Do that. Everybody's getting blocked.
Wow. Like that.
Okay, sucks.
For
Beep-a-beep-a-beep.
Rivendell!
So do not defend against that crow.
I'm not going to.
Let him poke it. He's gonna. If he attacks somebody, he's not gonna do any damage because everybody's got block. Play your cram. What's your cram do?
Well, I'm saving my cram. Restores
All right.
2 health to a character, then ready them.
Okay. Glorfindel could use a little of that. Or, well, Dwalin's full up, but oh, do Dane. Use Dane like willpower, and then you can use the cram to heal him and ready him.
You don't want. You think that Glorfindel's fine or what?
I mean, I'm throwing stuff out, I guess.
I mean, Dane's power is cool, but if you just save him for last, it's like it's easy management.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of whatever you
I
can
could get
do.
2 resources and heal my sigil. That seems like a waste
Yeah.
though at 9. Let's what's over here? Reduce by 1 attack the enemy. Restore 1 health to each character, then gain 1 resource for each unwounded character.
Neither of those are overly needed. So let's see, that's 9.
Are you going to be able to do the 9 by yourself, or do you want me to throw some stuff in?
Yes,
It's up to
I
you.
will be able. Well, let's see. I have somebody's got to get attacked for me to do the 9. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right now. Well, if you use the cram on Glorfindel, I can. I can clear it for sure.
Well, I think we should do that then.
All right.
Let's see. So 2. So he would be. So that'd be 4. And you need 5 more. You have Arwen, and then I could. Like I'm.
So
just
the
gonna
problem is it's your turn right now, so we
Right.
got to wait for you to do something.
Well, I'm afraid that if he. No, let's just do this. I don't give a shit.
Hammer and tongs.
Analysis paralysis. There you go.
Oh, good. You
Is that
took away
Thanos?
1.
Oh no, it's a slavering wolf. Reduce a random ally to 0
Oh wow.
while he's in play. It's first round. Holy. What? Okay, we can deal with him later.
All right. So now if you cram Glorfindel, then
That was the quote of the night. If you just cram Glorfindel.
okay, give that guy health. He's not gonna. He can't attack. Nobody cares about that guy. Good job down there.
Is he gonna stay
Let's
at
see
0
what we got.
forever?
6. We got 6
More
here.
Rivendell!
Yeah, unless he plays something that gives him more.
What got him to 0?
The
Everything got-
dropping hit everything by 1,
Oh, okay.
and then I don't know. I might have played something else, but I don't remember.
All right.
All wolves lose 1 attack. Because we cleared that one thing, so all wolves are going to lose 1 attack. But
Right,
you can hit
well,
that 7 guy. Hit that
yeah.
7 guy with
Hammer
Yeah.
and
Smash that dude.
tongs.
Unexpected courage.
mush.
Give the 2.
No living man
Clear
am
that.
I.
Wow. We are prepared. You are not prepared. All right, now we can just snuff.
Oh yeah,
this
they
dude.
gave everybody 2. Look at that, man.
We can just
we're
snuff
sitting-
the Swift Wolf.
We're sitting super pretty.
Baruch Hazad Adonai.
Oh, he's got nothing, does he?
Nope, he's done. So we are sitting pretty right now.
Dane! Dane!
Baruch Hazad.
I feel like I don't dare guard with anybody because he'll come down with that bird.
Yeah, and then get a resource.
So I'm not going to give him the satisfaction.
Right. I think the bird's going to go away anyway. This next phase.
Well, I'm done here. I'm going to end phase.
Yep.
Does this guy have a power or he's got nothing?
Oh, here you go. This guy's down. Who do I restore health to?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I guess the bird is staying there.
Yeah, because we didn't get to travel. We just got more. Oh, I got Kazad.
Nice.
Give a dwarf 2 or 3 if wounded. Gain surge.
But I mean, look at these guys. They're not even the 2. You know, these would normally be like 3 attacks. None of our targets are wounded except your one guy.
Yeah, this is embarrassing for them. Okay,
Like,
so
Gimli can just take one of those guys out right now.
yeah, so he's going to.
Yep.
This guy's a dead man.
Baruch
Dead war.
Hazad.
Dead work.
Dead war. Bring it on. What you gonna do?
Oh,
Yeah, block, buddy. You ain't doing nothing, bro.
good job. Good
You
job,
ain't
bro.
doing nothing. Good job, guys. Good job, Fran, for bringing all the willpower to the party.
That's right. Got your willpower right here. I'm going to defend with a wonder. He's not even going to take any damage. Oh. Hunted.
Oh my! Are you serious?
Dude, drop a guy and then you can play your other guy.
I'm going to. But who?
I say your Erebor Watchman. He's your weakest. He's the weakest link.
Wait, what? The 2-4?
Your Erebor Watchman,
Yeah,
20204. He's the weakest guy.
he was. He was too. You're right. And in comes. Oh wait, let's smash. Let's kill first.
All right.
Or well, I can't. Bring your pretty face to my axe.
There you go.
Oh, he didn't bite.
That's right.
He didn't bite. Okay.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh man, you barely touched my Took. Now you can smite him with Gimli.
I need to too, so he doesn't.
It's because of that one damage the Wandering Took did to him.
Yeah, he had it out for him. He had it out. All right, bring your pretty face to my axe. No, he's not gonna do it. He's afraid.
Oh, did he pass?
He's afraid.
Well, he doesn't want us killing his wolves, does he?
Yeah, he I don't think he did anything.
Yeah. Glowin can take care, or Dwalin can take care of that guy now.
Yeah, it could. But do we want to?
We do.
We do?
We have to kill wolves in order to proceed.
Oh, that's true. I feel like I want to play a card.
Yeah, go for that.
To see what happens here. I'm allowing a Bjorning in my party
Many
because they
days
make really
lay
good
in the
honey
north.
cakes. Oh, you son of a!
There we go. He's awesome.
You son
That's
of a
alright.
gun. Son
Not
of a
the
gun.
worst thing.
Piece of garbage.
Piece of garbage.
Piece of
do that.
trash. You piece of our trash. Okay, well, it's time to start killing people.
Yeah.
And we're going to start, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, watch this. Come at me.
Come at what? He can't attack. He already passed. What are you doing?
Oh, he did? Oh. Yeah, he
Yeah.
can attack.
No, he passed. He can't attack anymore.
I was not aware of that. So when he passes, he does not attack again?
No, he's done.
Oh, my God. Well, lesson learned on that one.
Yeah, you can still kill that guy in the middle, though. He's still got enough.
Yeah, he's got to die. Wait. I can.
You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack. So you could kill that guy on the right, for that matter.
Probably better. Let's do that.
Baruch Hazad!
I did not know that if he passed, he would not attack again.
Yep, nope. So same with you. If you
So
pass,
I guess
you
that's
can't.
basically he's ending his phase. Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense now.
Hammer and tongs!
Just do it.
What happened? Oh, we
I
all
did
got boosted.
I did all the fate stuff.
Jeez, man. That's
Nyah!
defeat 2 wolves.
So we have 2 more to kill, which I think we should be able to do.
We need to do this.
The bird's not even doing anything, just sitting there.
Let's get this done.
Oh man, who's wounded? Oh, nice.
Okay.
So it's Gimli, that 2 wolf, man.
Before anyone takes damage.
Yeah.
Hammer and tongs!
Defeat 1 wolf. Not a problem. Capture 2 random cards. Oh, you garbage man.
It's alright. I'll get him. I'll get him back.
For
Oh, they're right
Rivendell!
in that.
Yeah.
Find your bearings.
Oh, look at that. Guys will be 0. Oh, 0 attack. Good job.
Find your Beornings.
Yep.
God,
All you gotta
wait,
do-
hold on. How do we have 8? Oh. That was that last thing that you popped that gave us all those resources? Damn, dude.
Yeah, you got a resource for every unwounded character.
Jeez. All right, what are we gonna do with these guys? Just kill them.
Yeah, just kill stuff. I'll take care of the
Doesn't even matter which one you go
willpower.
for. Just kill them.
Baruch Hazad!
Just kill them.
Just kill them. Just
Yep.
just kill 'em.
Nobody cares about you, Crow.
I need my sword back though.
For
There you go.
Rivendell!
Excellent.
I could have used the sword.
Oh, wait, what? Who?
I could use the sword. I'm one of my heroes.
What were we? I mean, yeah. You probably could have, but just leave the hack and slash into tactics, guys. It's fine. Let's just.
It's fine.
Let's
I
go.
know we're good.
Stalwart, I will hit thee again until thou learn thy lesson.
He did neuter Eowyn though, so he doesn't attack.
What's that?
If they don't attack, they neuter Eowyn because she can't.
Oh,
get the
because she
willpower.
right, she can't get that.
Right, go ahead and kill that wolf, and we're done with this stage.
Well, I think. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, let's do it.
Baruch Hazad!
Trying to see how I could kill them all, which I think I could have killed this other one, but we don't need to.
You still can.
What's,
Go
well,
for
I
it.
mean, what's the?
You get more. You get more points for more things you kill, I guess. I mean, no reason not to.
12. Okay, yeah, I got
Let's
the.
say-
No
look at that.
living
I'm just
man
gonna
am
do
I.
that.
You're helping.
Yeah. Oh, I'm helping. I've done nothing so far.
No, I'm saying killed. I'm saying helping kill the guy.
I'm helping you kill the wabbit.
No living man am I.
I needed that one resource first before we traveled on.
Sure. You need to get to 19.
Dane! Dane!
Are we traveling?
You can set. Oh, you should have set Dane as a defender.
The
When he'd
creature
be
called
ready.
the ghost
Servant
hesitates for a
Told
moment
in
at the edge of the tree.
Garhath.
Concealed behind lush
Siege,
vegetation,
the
she
silver
spies upon the
claws.
dwelling in the center of the clearing.
Man, I didn't draw any of my
Oh,
sweet cards.
Calamity. You've defeated the pursuing wolves, only to find Roscabel under siege by many more, and led by a great beast larger than the rest, but with a look of something
No
far
mean
more
task.
sinister.
This reminds me of
This is no simple wolf,
King of the
or
Carrion
even
Quest.
warg, but one of the great beasts
Mhm.
of old that inhabits their form. A werewolf.
ooh, a werewolf. Final encounter. Defeat the werewolf. These wolves have green eyes. Vanquish. Restore 1 health to every dark warg. Huh. That one idiot with the forest snare still. Boy, he's still there.
Oh, there she is.
I got to get this guy out, even though I can't really use. Oh wait, so we got bolster. End of round. Lose 1 progress for each enemy in play.
Don't worry.
At 0.
Get this to 18, we'll get rid of that. We're good.
Okay. I got to remember, this is my first time, so I'm trying to.
All right.
I'm trying to see what's going on here.
Just kill stuff,
Man,
dude.
discard an ally to add its willpower to the willpower value of Rosgobel under attack.
Well, that'd be
You're
after he
trying to
was,
get to
like,
18. You're trying to get Radagast down here. I see.
Right.
Okay.
But we can just do it here on the left. If we get to 18, we get Radagast enters.
All right, let's destroy. So I'm going to go after the forest nerd guy, right?
I'd say just, yeah, declare a defender.
Every wolf gains ambush, cannot be attacked while dark. Oh, they gain ambush while that guy's alive.
Yep. And you can't attack him while the dark warg. We have to clear the dark wargs before we can kill him.
Ignores block and counter. Oh, we lost all of our block anyway. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that was just the last one.
All right. Well, let's do this.
This will be funny. I wonder if I can play Radagast and then play Radagast.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, but he can attack me.
Yeah, you just can't.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if you can get 2 Radagast on the board. Shouldn't be able to. Should not be able to, but
Yeah.
I should have done that better.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I shouldn't have used my axe hand. I should have done the counter people first.
May I offer a song to ease your troubles?
I love how Arwen has counter.
She does, but
that's
I
great.
think it only triggers if they're defending.
Okay, well,
So I'll handle all the willpower, so I can put 12 there on the side, easy. So start pecking at, so don't pick at the Dark Warg on the right.
right. I'm going for the guy with
Pick
11.
at the other guy. Yep, that sounds good.
So that one's already dead. Cancel the
Oh,
next event.
sorry, buddy. I canceled it.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah, his attack doesn't matter because he's going to die.
Baruch Khazad!
Uh-oh. Take him off the board. Thank you. Discard every... Oh, I needed that.
I think I don't think he did.
For Rivendell! No living man am I!
Oh, come on. Oh, it's your... Wait, it's... Oh, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Oh,
Hit him with the sigil. Hit him with the sigil miner.
Hammer and
There you go.
tongs!
trying
Gimli
to...
can-
I was trying to use... I'm tired. I was trying to use Dwalin.
Uh,
Like, won't work.
he's exhausted as well.
So now I'm extremely
Hammer
paranoid
and
that the game is going to
tongs!
lock up on us. And we're not going to get any credit for anything. Because it's slowing down. There it goes. What's up with the Took? What's he getting? Is it from the Imladris Minstrel?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I've been
yeah.
healing up. Every time somebody dies, she heals them. Can
That's
heal
why there's
somebody.
a pause, because I'm waiting on you
Yeah.
to do it. Okay, cool. Now I can attack him. Attack all things.
Oh, so close.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I can't use him. Can't. Oh, that's right. I can't activate cards in my hand. That's dumb. I got a helpful squire.
Well, you're full up on people.
I know.
You'd have to get rid of somebody.
Not very helpful.
But don't worry about it. We'll get it this next
Yeah,
round.
It's
We're in good shape. Oh, I set the end phase. Sorry. Look at that. Up to 18. So go ahead. Like, you're going to be first. So kick that 18 right away. And then give me Radagast.
you want me to use the 18?
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, you got to hold on a second. I got to heal some. I can't tell who's damaged.
There we go.
I can't tell who to heal because everybody's so far. So now click on the 18, and then it'll let you, I think, choose.
Yeah.
If we both agree on me getting.
Remove Rosgobel under attack. Then Radagast the Brown enters play. All right, here we go.
Yeah. And then just click on me to get them so you don't have to lose an ally.
There he is. Whoa.
Yep.
A friendly bird.
And you can still play. because the fate meter doesn't cost a an action.
He summons a random animal, and it was the bird, the friendly bird. Nice. Let me see. I can't see the bird shit on his hat.
There's no bird shit on his hat.
I don't want to.
That's just Peter Jackson shit.
All right. Come at me with your fangs, boy. Boing.
Come at me, bro.
Wait. Oh, it is. You're right. Wait, is she the vampire?
Won't let me play Radagast. I've got Radagast in my hand.
Now, okay, so here's the thing. Now, if I would have took control over Radagast, it would let you play it, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
Because can't we have the same? But can't we have the same hero?
Can we? I've never done that.
Oh, I thought you said we could.
I didn't say we could.
We gotta try it sometime. I would love for the game to say, "Hey, hold on a second. 2 people can't be Aragorn.
Yeah.
You need to change your deck."
Take that. Get out of my forest. You got a guy to deal with.
Well, I mean,
come on.
Oh.
We're just gonna kill.
Yeah.
Let's get the objective.
Quest complete. Look at that. We did it.
The beast howls with a mixture of pain and anger, eyes flashing.
Should we have killed that last one though?
No, it doesn't.
Summoning
Look at
unknown
our scores
reserves
like
of strength,
popped out.
the werewolf leaps into the trees.
We got 550. You can't get more than 550. So.
Yet though her
you're right,
breath
it was a
comes
female.
in labored gasps, the vile fire that drives her remains
It's a little bit too
undimmed.
dramatic of a reading. I mean, I like
Complete
it.
5 quests with at least 1 spirit hero. I got a spirit victory.
This is a worry.
All right, here we go. Silver Claws, rewards. Gosh, we annihilated it. 550 out of 550. And then a 500-point multiplayer bonus.
Give you a multiplayer.
Remaining hero health, 117%. That's awesome. So let's see. So altogether, with the reward of 550, the multiplayer bonus of 500, that's 1,050. Then I got 1,500
from your heroes.
The heroes. So that all gets added together.
Yeah, I believe so.
Jeez, dude.
What's your valor at? Mine's at 148, 820.
73,515. And then I got another 100 for completing 5 quests with at least 1 leadership hero completed.
Nice.
So Silver Claws is complete.
Yep.
Oh, then it's, oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I'm going to leave this group because I want to look at the next one. It won't let me even look at it. Flames and Fury. You arrive with Radagast to see the Woodman villagers have been abducted and the village set aflame by goblins. Just as with the spiders in Mirkwood, they want captives for nefarious means. But why? It asks the question at the end. But why? But why?
Why?
It
but
says,
why?
Yeah, it says they want captives for nefarious means. ... But why? For nefarious things. They're orcs. Do we have to ask why? They're just
Because I can't send invitations. What happened?
Just evil.
T. Aurora has a game going. Oh, you already have a room. Is that us?
What is it?
I'm clicking on find a game just to see what happens.
Oh, search room.
You must complete the previous. What? Oh, you're looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's many people. I don't know. How many people do you think are playing this game?
At least 10.
At least 10.
How many are on the Facebook group? But I'm apparently a moderator on now.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know what page you were talking about, so I should have assumed the digital, but I don't know how many people. If I, oh, okay, let's check right here. Let's see how many people are in the Facebook page for the digital version. You'll probably find it before I do.
It says it has 500, almost 450 members.
Okay. But some of those people are just in that group to poo-poo on the game.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll kick them out. Loving the new campaign and cards. Oh, that Adam Kohler. That's the way I did the one where he says having a lot of trouble with that last quest. So that's why I recorded it.
Loving the new. Oh, okay.
Loving this game and the new campaign. That's all.
Does that mean that he's talking about the?
He's talking about that one with the crazy guy face.
Escape from Dol Guldur.
Dol Guldur, yeah.
So he's playing dwarves too. But the overall willpower is just too low to put a dent.
Yeah, I think if you're playing all dwarves, you're gonna lose. You're not gonna get the willpower.
It's kind of bogus that if you have a theme deck, and I know what people say about theme decks, whatever.
Yeah.
Talk about like dwarves. I'm playing a dwarf deck.
Yeah.
You can play it through the first 4 scenarios, and then you get to the last one. Or sorry, the first 4 quests.
Yeah.
And you get to the last one, and they're like, "Yeah, that deck's not going to work here." It's kind of irritating. That's why.
Well, I mean, I could see that. You're early on. You don't have the cards to make a good solo theme deck. Like, we could beat it, and you can keep your dwarf deck. We ended up with no shortage of willpower.
No, exactly.
So, I mean, you can play the theme decks, I think, to some extent if you're playing 2 players.
You could, if you were dedicated and rich.
Yeah.
You could.
But I'm saying you could play. I mean, we could play this.
You could
we can play
this whole thing, but you need 2 accounts, and you
need 2 computers, 2 accounts.
You would basically need
and $200.
Exactly. You'd have to have a second collector set. And is it worth being able to 2-hand? No, it's not. Not in my opinion, it's not. Although you could probably sell off the mat and the game.
Oh, yeah.
That came in the box and recoup some. Maybe recoup like $50.
Actually, I could probably just get. I know Darren got it. I don't think he plays it. I could probably just get his. Although he'd have to give me his whole Steam login. That would be the other problem.
Mm. Yep, that's right. If he's
I'll tell you what though. This, once and I kind of had lost steam on this game until the new cards came out. And then after having, my amazing spinal injury, this game was a bit of a lifesaver, time-wise, getting on. And Joseph was great. He got on a number of nights with me, and we played. Just kind of saved me from a lot of boredom. It's just different. You just have to think. You just have to think differently when you're playing the game. Your priorities are different. Your deck building strategy is different, which is kind of cool.
I suppose the physical game is the same way. I mean, you're not going to start with I don't know if this is true or not, but if you wanted to solo, like say, one of the deluxe expansions, say you wanted to solo through Khazad-dûm and you wanted to use dwarves, you should be able to use.
I think Khazad-dûm, dwarves is there for a theme.
Right, but I'm saying when you play that game, because the APs are so what do I want to say? They're so spread apart in time of release that it's fine to play whatever you want for each one. It's probably not realistic to think that you can play the same deck through each one and beat it. Because I think they geared it so that wouldn't work specifically. Because we were talking about that last time.
Yeah.
You would get the deluxe expansion, then you'd get the first adventure pack. You'd play that adventure pack and beat it. Then when you got the second adventure pack, there were player cards in that second adventure pack that would specifically help you beat the first one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I guess for that version, it wasn't realistic to do that either. So maybe I'm just thinking that this way because you could sit down and just, if you spend a day, I guess,
Yeah.
you could just sit down and just play through all these
Well,
at once.
With the card game, the physical one, I mean, I did. I think I had kind of a solo deck that worked for about 90% of the time. The deck might need a tweak, but I kind of had my power heroes where Lord Aragorn, Lord Bilbo, and Spirit Glorfindel. And, after, with a good opening hand in about 2 rounds, that deck pretty much became unstoppable with Burning Brand. And for solo play, Hero Bilbo is amazing.
Yeah.
His stats are crap to start with, but, a Protector of Lorien on him, 3 fast hitches, and a couple of whatever shields. Like if he gets up to 5 or 6 defense, with the fast hitches and a Burning Brand, like he's basically untouchable.
Yeah.
And it's that extra card draw that he gives you. If you're playing solo, you're drawing 2 cards a round for sure. So you're drawing twice as many cards playing solo. He's decent in a 2-player. I think once you get beyond a 2-player game, he's pretty weak sauce, but for solo, he's fantastic. And then with, if you get the Blade of Valinor and Glorfindel and Unexpected Courage or Wingfoot onto Aragorn with a, Henneth River Song, if you're playing 1 player, you pretty much have complete control over the encounter deck. Because you can see what card's coming, you can plan exactly for that card.
Did you? That's yeah, and that's after you've played it for a while too.
Yeah, and you don't, you put Glorfindel's horse on them, you start knocking out locations, and with Aragorn's ability, there's some quests I didn't even quest for a while. Like I would just let the threat crank up, because then I would just reset with Aragorn, and then I would just keep the staging area clear, but I just wouldn't even bother to quest, so that I could just hang around, build up my stuff, and then I could use a bunch of threat reduction. I could get under 20, reset with Aragorn to, I think it's like 26, and then
that's right.
You can drop your threat down under 20 and then start playing some secrecy cards, late in the game. And get a couple either songs in play or the Good Harvest, and you could throw like a couple blades onto Glorfindel, so you could drop enemy shields. So 90% of the quests they were really successful on. So every now and then that's something that'll really kind of neuter it, or you have to be able to pick up speed a lot faster that it doesn't work against. But that makes it hard, because then all the new cards come. It's like, I don't have anywhere to play these cards because everything's kind of set.
Right.
I can't really trade anything out of here. But anyway.
Well, and people are still reaching back to the core set for cards too. They're just staples in there that you just don't want to.
Sure.
Some people don't want to play without. I wonder if that's specific to people who've been playing since it released.
I don't know.
Or does it matter?
I mean, you just. I mean, when are you? If you can put Unexpected Courage in your deck, like there's just.
You would always do it. You should
You're always
have
going to do it. Yeah.
It's like if you're playing with Spirit, you're always going to have Unexpected Courage, because why not?
Yeah. Unexpected Courage, Test of Will. Closer to the for sure's. If you're playing tactics and you're not playing feints, like that makes no sense.
I mean, Brock, who doesn't have him in the deck? I mean, who?
Brock.
Who?
I've used him.
I remember that I lost one of his cards, and I was like,
yeah.
I mean, does it matter? I ended up finding it somewhere. I ended up finding it somewhere else when I was sorting through. But I was like, I mean, I'm upset.
I mean, I guess with Leadership Dane, he's a little more stellar, but
I know I think he's just too expensive.
Yeah,
I'm not
for
saying
sure.
it's an awful card. It's just too expensive.
He is. Maybe you could probably find a specific. If he had the Imrahil ability and became a hero, when you lost your hero and he came into play, and it's like, then he becomes a hero, and you're not down a hero. I think that's a little bit better. Like the Imrahil ally, becomes a hero. Then I think that cost is worth it. But I mean, early on in the game, being able to be like, oh, I've got this, basically, he could replace Glowin essentially, stat wise, if something happened to him, and he didn't have much else, and especially for with the Escape from Dol Guldur, when you're down a hero anyway, and it's easy to lose somebody early on. I don't know. I'm just
spitballing.
He's a tough card. He's a tough card. But that's the fun thing about the game. It's like it's a challenge. It's like, could you find something where he would, be useful in a situation, I suppose.
Sometimes when I'm building, I will think this card, people crack on and they make fun of it. So it must be bad. So I'm not going to put it in my deck.
No, and
have you ever done that? Have you ever been like, well, people don't like this card?
No, I don't care. People are stupid. I don't. It's the way I have a hard time listening to podcasts or watching other play, like, because I'm just like, no, you guys, if I can't chime in with my opinion, I get really irritated.
Oh yeah.
So it's really, it sounds harsher than I actually mean it to, but it's like, I'm sure that there are cards that you go through and they're like, well, we kind of hoped that it would work this way, but we were wrong. We kind of messed up on that. But, every card, I think nearly every card, you can find a use or a way to make it work in perhaps a narrow set of situations, or, it was intended for a specific thing that you would do. And again, it just gives you the challenge of being like, oh, can I make this work? Like, that's part of the fun of the game.
Exactly.
And you make it, if you do make it work, it's like, yeah, I made that, like Rain of Arrows is one that's just like, from the get-go, it's just a weak sauce. Like, the amount of, the cost of the exhausting a ranged character,
that's
but
right.
when you get to Khazad-dûm and you have all these like 1 and 2 hit point goblins that swarm you, I mean, that could be a great card.
Yeah.
You can just clear the board really quick. And, that's the hard thing with Khazad-dûm, is that if you don't have the willpower to get through the locations fast enough, you just get enemy locked.
Right.
They're all really low hit points, but you get swarmed with them, then you're in trouble. So, something like that, in that situation, you can just kind of wipe out a bunch of, and some of those orcs were like, they were like 3 attack, but they were weak sauce on hit points. So if you could find ways to just do direct damage, they weren't a problem. So.
And then you got to be able to play for an hour, and then when it doesn't work out, want to reset up and play it again.
Yeah.
That's
back in the day, I would, when Steph was working and the kids were smaller and napping and stuff, like, there would just be like, I would play for 8 hours. I would get addicted to it the way that I would get addicted to video stuff,
I love it, man. I wish I could.
I can't do that anymore, and I don't have the energy to do that anymore. And I think with the larger card pool, it's a lot more exhausting trying to dig through and.
Exactly.
It
takes a lot more time. So do you think that someone could buy, like, say, like the next adventure or the next deluxe expansion's coming out here sometime, We have one more adventure pack with the current one, and then you got the next one. So do you think that someone could buy, and really you could play this way too, even if you had everything. You had, say, a core set. I would recommend 2, but say you had a core set, and then you bought the expansion, and that you see this a lot on the forums too, when people do actually post on there. Can I buy a core set and the new deluxe expansion and still play through the game?
Right. I don't know. I think with the Dale one, you could have. Right? Most of the stuff in there was, I mean, that was kind of the intent behind the Dale pack. I think there are specific ones you can, and I like that they've kind of come back to do that. Like they did that. I think that was part of the point of Outlands. And then the point of Dale was like, okay, here's a place where, you know, if you're a new player, you can kind of jump in right here and have kind of a working deck without having to have bought tons of stuff. Like an Outlands deck works, you know, it's like you just play all your Outland stuff. And, you know, once that engine gets going, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And it's pretty straightforward. And the same with Dale. It's a little more complicated than I think Outlands was, but it's like, you know, that thing can just power up really fast and be amazing. And you just kind of need the core set and the Dale set. I think you can have some pretty good stuff there. So I think there are certain ones. I think maybe Heirs of Numenor is not one that you could do just core and that and do well. At least when I played solo through that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Actually, the harder quests in at least that deluxe expansion were easier than the easier quests playing solo. Like that first quest in there, which was like the whatever where you had to get out of the bar, fight your way out of the bar, and then
right. Yes.
Like that was way harder solo. Then I think the third quest, which was like a difficulty 8, I think I beat like my first playthrough playing solo, just because you didn't get all the enemies in play.
Yeah, the difficulty numbers, I mean, I'm sure they mean something, but
yeah,
I think it's.
I kind of assume. I mean, they're based on 2 players for one.
Oh, they are. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my understanding. So if you're playing solo, like those numbers are potentially meaningless.
Well, when you play solo, do you play one deck, or do you play 2?
I had been.
Because even people, when they're saying that they play solo, they still play 2 decks.
Yeah. Sometimes I got into that after a while. It's a lot to keep track of.
It is.
You know, and it really was frustrating when I did try to do it with the sagas. And then, but it was like the passing of Frodo back and forth. I was like, I got totally lost.
Because if you
I'm like, shoot, now I don't know what I'm doing.
If you got to get up and take out the trash, or you got to get up and help pour the spaghetti in the strainer, and then you come back to sit down, you don't know who's supposed to have Frodo.
Yeah. And it matters.
You have no idea.
You know,
and it matters because you want to win by following all the rules. Now, sometimes I don't play that way. Probably most of the times.
Yeah.
Because I do what I want. But
right. I try not to.
Now, I have scooped that game many times because I tried to come back to it, and I was like, now hold on a second. Did I do the resource phase? Did I give myself a resource or not? And if I don't know if I did or not, I will just restart because I don't want to win. Yeah. Just having one extra resource. That's weird, but I could not, like, I felt like it was just it would be a cheat win.
Well, I mean, that's the point of the game. You know, if nobody's watching over you, you can do whatever you want, you know, but why would you play this game if you were just going to do whatever you want?
Right.
You know, I mean, maybe you like that. That's totally fine. Like, you know, whatever you but you know, why, you know, feel like there's plenty of other things. Like, you wouldn't invest the time and money into this game unless you were gonna, you know, wanted to play it and beat it legitimately.
Now, I will say I am a fan of, because, way back in the day when we first started playing this, people kind of made their own quote unquote easy mode or narrative mode, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, sure.
You just give yourself 2 resources, or, draw a couple cards. Like I had played last week after you and I played, I think it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
But I played later on, and I did the narrative. Oh, when I ran that last quest in Shadow's Reach, I did it on narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm like, man, why am I getting an extra card? I was just getting choked with cards, and then I realized that I'm playing on narrative. I'm getting 2 cards per turn. You draw an extra card per turn.
Okay.
On the narrative. So I was like, oh, wow, that really makes it easy.
Huh.
But it's okay for this game because, there's a score. There's all the heroes. Like, listen, if you want to get the top, if you want to get all the rewards, and don't want to do it again, you better do it now before they keep adding heroes, because every time they add heroes, you got to go do it again. Or I guess you can. I guess it doesn't really matter.
You can go again, with the heroes, and then
it just gives you another chance to do it.
You get more points every time you unlock. If you play through it with the hero with enough points, you unlock that extra 500 per hero.
That's right. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying the more they add, the more times you have to do it.
Yeah,
but you would do it. You would
more
do
times
it
more times you get to do it.
Right, and I'm looking at it as doing it back to back, which is got to be. I don't know if I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did a couple quests on Shadow's Reach, like 5 or 6 times in a row, just trying to get a better score, and I was just like, this is not going to happen. And I think eventually I finally did it, but geez.
Yeah.
You talk about, you start learning the cards big time. And then I was like, well, hold on a second. And I was using leadership and tactics. And I was like, man, this isn't working. So I threw Arwen in there. So Aragorn, Arwen, and Gimli, or Legolas, one of the 2. And then things start happening because you can use more cards.
Absolutely.
It's more fun that way. So I think when you're playing solo, you gotta mix. It's a good idea to mix at least 3 colors.
Yeah, you got to. And I said, I feel like spirit and lore are almost like completely necessary.
Yeah, control is king, man.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you can kill things all you want to, but they keep coming. They don't stop. So.
Yeah.
You have to have some kind of control. You got to have threat control. You got to have creature control.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to quest. I'm talking about the fate track and hazards and objectives. And if you're just playing leadership and tactics, you're gonna. That's like
you're in trouble.
That's nightmare mode.
Yeah,
I think that's nightmare mode. That's why I'm glad they finally got the multiplayer going, is because you and I could play leadership and tactics, dwarves, and you could play elves or lore and spirit, basically,
right,
and do a bunch of stuff that I can't do. So it's like playing all the colors. You have all the resources available to you to beat the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Solo, hard, man.
Yeah,
hard. That's why I hate the comparison that people were making with this game. And it's Hearthstone. It's like, dude, you've obviously never played Hearthstone, because this is nothing like it. It looks like it. Have you ever played Hearthstone?
Mm-mm.
I played the hell out of that thing. And now you could, and it's competitive. You play against somebody else all the time. But you could buy these, I don't know if you call them scenarios, or I can't remember what you call them, but basically, like the first one was Naxxramas. You could buy Naxxramas and you would play through it solo.
Mm-hmm.
And you got cards at the end of each phase, but those were like $20 a piece. You had to pay for those.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could, I think you could buy them with dust or something like that, but man, I can't stand the comparison in gameplay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I think I'm gonna bail out because I got to work
All
tomorrow.
right. Yeah, you and me both.
But I appreciate the games tonight. Thanks for sticking around
too.
while we had some technical difficulties.
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
First me,
Totally.
then you. But I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we did it.
Yep.
So should we meet next week and do the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
So it looks like I'm gonna make a deck. I'm probably gonna stay with leadership and tactics. And it looks like I'm gonna make a deck specifically for goblins. I think I'm gonna keep the dwarves too.
Okay. Yeah. Deal. Let's stick with what we got.
So I'm just gonna switch. I'll just tweak a few cards
All right.
and we'll connect and we'll stream and we'll do all the fun stuff.
Sounds good.
Right on, man.
All right, brother.
All right. Well, hey, we'll see you next time.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too.